My wife of 16 years is legally deaf without her hearing aids. We went over to Pottery World, and she got to hear a water feature for the first time in I don't know how long, as far as being able to hear the water. She fell in love with it and didn't want to actually leave. And now I'm just kind of torn up inside that I can't really afford it. But to see her, sorry.
It's okay.
To see her face light up, sorry guys, to actually hear the water and be able to distinguish it. It just was amazing.
So it's been a few days. Have you talked to your wife at all or about the fountain and everything? Where are you at now a few days later from this whole situation?
Right now, she still has no clue what is going to happen or what's happening.
Okay.
I'm just trying to keep it kind of down low so that she doesn't, get her heart broken again.
Sure.
But, yeah. So I'm hoping I don't break down and become a babbling idiot again.
No, you're
good
just
now.
a sweet. You're a husband who loves his wife immensely.
If you do,
it's beautiful to hear that.
And you're not an idiot. I mean, you might be babbling or blubbering, but you're not an idiot. So I did reassure you in text form what I said on the air, that somehow I would make it happen, and I was more than willing and ready to pay. You had quoted $3,500 was the price of the fountain. I do want to take a moment. This is very important, not just to Pottery World, but more to me, because some of this stuff it gets glossed over. Pottery World has tons of fountains that are much more affordable, much more inexpensive, hundreds of dollars, low hundreds, things like that. Yeah, they have really, really nice stuff, and they do have upper end stuff. They have something for everybody in between. And the last thing I want to do is to make it sound like, oh God, the only thing we can afford at Pottery World is a towel. No.
No.
That's not at all true. And in fact, I told the story when I sent the picture of this fountain over to Pottery World. The guy that I talked to, his first reaction was, "No way is that only $3,500. This fountain's a beautiful fountain. It's a very reasonably priced fountain, but they do have many other fountains. Oh, and they have I think it's 15% off fountains this weekend at Pottery World, by the way, too. So you had said $3,500, Tim. I think the actual price was $3,200, as it turns out. And then there was this issue of you live in Sparks. And in Northern Nevada, Pottery World wouldn't usually deliver there. So when I started talking to the Pottery World guys, I told them the same thing. I said, look, I'll just pay for it. And they said, well, we want to do a little. And then they started doing the same thing to me that I was doing to the listeners. Because listeners were writing in saying they want to give money.
I love that.
And I'm like, I want to let people help. I don't want to take that away from you. But if I can handle this, I just want to. So Pottery World, we went back and forth. So they finally said, all right, Rob, you can pay for $1,000 of it. So that's what I'm giving them, and they're handling the rest of the cost.
Oh, my
gosh.
Wow.
And what I think is, now I'm a little jaded here because I think this is more important because I was already prepared to buy the fountain for you, Tim, but I think this is even better. They are going to deliver it to you and set it up.
Oh, my God.
Oh, great. Yeah.
So that you don't have to do anything. You don't have to worry about a truck, a trailer. They told me this thing is heavy AF.
Jesus.
They're like, there's no way we're going to let this guy do anything other than sit there and watch us set it up for him.
That is beautiful.
So, Tim, it is all handled. It is all set up. The last piece of the puzzle is me connecting you directly with Pottery World to figure out the date and how we're going to do it. Okay, man?
Wow, man. I'm speechless, Rob.
It's amazing.
He really is. Look at that. No one ever says I'm speechless and then doesn't talk.
This is very emotional, and I'm so glad you called.
Yeah.
I'm so
amazing.
glad that you
guys are amazing.
That this could happen. Oh.
So, Tim, how are you going to handle your wife? Are you going to wait until the day of the delivery?
Oh,
are you going to tell her, or what's your plan now?
I haven't really thought that through yet.
Okay, well, take some time. And remember, most importantly, take full credit for this.
Yeah.
Don't say that
Somehow you figured it out.
Yeah, Oh, well, that's the other thing, because since you've been married for so long, you have to say you figured out a way to do this. She doesn't have to worry about the financial side of it. But this is all you.
Ooh, tell her you robbed a bank, because then she'll think you're a bad boy, too.
Yes.
Ooh, right.
Right. Say, I figured it out, but we have to change our names. Something like that.
I think you should take her out to lunch or something, and then let them set it up, and then come back, and it just be a surprise. Be like, how'd that get here?
Oh, Kyle.
Oh, how how'd that get here? And literally, you never tell her. Honey, look. And you guys just sit there, and you have to always act like, I don't know. It's our guardian angel just
Dropped into the
Wow.
So you got to figure that out too, Tim. But
Oh my gosh.
if you would do us a favor,
yay.
we would love to hear a follow up once you've gotten the fountain, once you get her reaction, once she's using it. We would just love to hear any follow up you're willing to share, but you're under no obligation. The fountain comes with no strings attached.
And
Absolutely. There's got to be a follow-up for you guys on everything that you've done. I've got to do that. So, absolutely, I will follow up with you guys.
And
right.
moving forward, whenever
Yeah.
you can't find your wife, she'll be at the fountain.
Right.
Yes.
It's going to be there.
Oh, I'm sure she will. Yes.
All right. Tim,
Yeah.
thank you so much. You will hear from us after the show this morning, and we will get this finalized for you. All right, man?
Thank you so much, Rob. Can I say one other thing? Thank you to all the maggots that have offered and to Pottery World. Man, if you guys, nobody has been to Pottery World, make a trip to Pottery World. It's amazing.
Oh.
Although,
So
when,
nice.
when the rest of you do it, don't follow it up with a call to me asking me to buy you things. All right? This is like a one-time
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I'm sorry, Rob. I'm sorry about that.
Stop it, man.
No.
I'm so glad this worked out, Tim. Thank you so
Yes.
much. I'll be talking to you later today, buddy.
That sounds great. I'll be waiting for the call.
All right,
Thank you so much.
All right, buddy. And he's right. Pottery World, big time, stepped up. They're
That is
just
so
fantastic.
generous.
And they literally
Jeez.
they went because a few of them were listening, but a lot of them weren't. When they heard it, they started to break down. They got the chills. They were like, "Oh my God, this is amazing!
I mean,
It's fantastic."
They're not only supplying the rest of it. You are given 1,000. That is very honorable. It's like, as heavy as it sounds, and they're hauling it. And gas is not really cheap.
Right.
Right.
And they
So
don't
this
go
is
there
all-
usually.
Yeah, I mean, it's just very generous.
Well, and I was so glad because I had kind of thrown out some things, and delivery was, could you guys even pull this off? And when they wrote back and said that this thing is big and it's heavy, we're gonna, of course,
They know how to handle
like
it.
that was the first answer I had. I didn't tell Tim that, but the first answer I had was we will absolutely at least deliver this thing and set it up for him, which was the most important thing to me. So thanks to them, they did a great job. And again, they are an amazing place, amazing people, family owned. Justin and Ann run it. Ann's dad started it, and they're still there every day. And of course, there's a Pottery World Cafe that serves a couple of rad dishes, and they're online at potteryworld.com.